Hey YouTube, I just want to jump on here and give you an update. Some changes have happened this last week. I got a phone call, the one that I've been waiting for, telling me that I made it up to OPI, which is the open boards, which means now that I can book my own loads and get some learning and practice in on all of that. So I'm a little nervous and excited, maybe more nervous, but I have been, so this is what happens. They give you the call, they tell you, and you're like, okay, then they tell you they're going to send you a new contract, which is a new operating contract with DART that says, okay, now you get 70% of the load. And so then they send you an email with some information, the map, so that you can look at the map where, like we have alcohol permits, and they send you a spreadsheet saying who their already approved brokers that they approve you to work with are. Then they send you all of the apps with the load boards for those approved brokers. Not all of them have load boards, obviously, but a lot of them post on the major load boards. Like I noticed, I've been using 123 load board, and there's about 11 of them on there, and then I'm assuming the rest are on the DAT board, which I can't. I mean, at this point right now, I'm not ready to pay the $200 for the DAT board per month. I'm gonna talk to some other drivers and see if that's value added. Right now, rates seem like, I wish they were better, but I'm learning what the better rates are and how this is all going to pan out with my pay and things like that. So what happens is, when I find a load, I call and book the load like normal. When they send me the rate con, then I forward that to DART. DART then builds the load in the system, sends it over to me on the Qualcomm so that they can track the load and everything like we normally do. And then I have to do what's required of the broker that I'm working with. Sometimes there's tracking, making sure the paperwork is sent in right, and also sending that to DART as well. So I get 70%, they get 30%. That's it. Still get to use the DART discounts for the fuel, and everything else that like I was doing before is the same, but I just kind of filter it from me to them, and then they build it out as if just like before, like when they were dispatching me. So that system stays the same. I just go get the load, and then I get the rate con, and then I send it to them and have them build it out, and then just, send it to me. So that's how that works roughly. And I've been looking on these load boards, signing up with each one, making sure that I'm ready to just call and book loads. That's been happening over the past day and a half. And I'm on my 34 break right now, so I'm getting ready to start running in the morning. And so I've been frantically looking for loads on the load board, thinking like, I have to book something, I have to get a plan, like because normally by Sunday I'm already running. They start dispatching me. So this is a little bit different. So my clock was up at about 8 o'clock tonight, and I obviously can't find anything. There's just nothing that like works with where I'm at and the time. I would love to just go run out and pick something up, but that's not the case. Some of the brokers that I found the loads on the load board are not in tonight, so that means I have to wait till the morning. At the TA, I talked to a couple drivers and that had done it or whatever, that have been driving for some years, and they were like, oh yeah, just wake up at 4 o'clock and start looking then. There should be more available, this and that.
So that's the plan. With DART, when you get on the OPI boards, like I am now, it is stated in the contract that they want us to book at least 5,500 gross in loads. And just like straight up, I've been trying to pretend like, okay, book this load, book that load, and then how easy is that going to be to just nail 5,500? How fast can I do it? This and that. And it's looking challenging. So, at least right now today. I don't know if the pot of gold dumps on the freight market on Mondays. I don't know what that pattern is. If anybody would like to give me some advice, I would appreciate it. I'm already thinking like, man, do I just need to hire a dispatcher so that they can take care of all that for me and just keep me running? Because I'm a runner. I like to keep going, keep flipping loads, keep chasing money. My area is in the Northwest, so I've been really trying to focus on staying up here and looking for loads that will keep me up here, and how the prices are looking, where they're going, all of that. So I've been just doing that like literally all day, trying to get a feel for it, trying to get my head in that game. Like, okay, I got to change my thinking a little bit. I got to really look at a lot of details and making sure things are going to work, making sure I'm not trying to book something that has a catch, just being very careful. It's a lot of work. And now, I understand that why people get frustrated and hire dispatchers. So, yeah, that's how it's going right now. And I'm excited for the expansion of my growth, because now this is another facet of trucking that I was after when I came to DART. So I was after this. I finally got it. Praise the Lord. And now it's a new set of challenges, but it is definitely something that I have to learn for my business. So I came for the truck. I came for the opportunity. I came to learn how to do all of this stuff. I'm trying to learn everything about this business that I possibly can so I can be successful. And so it's here. It's happening. So I just want to say thank you to the new subscribers. I've gotten a couple since my last update, and I appreciate you guys so much. And I think my posts are coming up like every 3 weeks, because I am running my face off in those 3 weeks and work, I'm doing all the business stuff, right? So I'm very busy, and I always want to bring you guys something that you might want to hear about, just not like the mundane day-to-day stuff. So this is the new news, so I thought I would share it with you right before I start. So Monday morning is going to be interesting. And my first goal of the week is to hit that $5,500 and stay within the agreement of my contract. I don't know how easy this is for everybody else. I have a few drivers that I talk to from DART that are like, oh, don't worry, you'll be fine. However, I'm kind of a little meticulous, so I want to find out that assurance. But we're going to run it for the first week, and maybe I'll drop a video at the end of the first week to let you know if I've survived or not. So I'm excited and nervous, and that is it. And as far as booking the loads, like I said, if anybody has some gentle advice that, if there's a certain time that's best to look for the loads or whatever, I've checked. We work with C.H. Robinson. Some of our brokers are on the 123 load board, Schneider, JB Hunt, XPO, Echo, Uber Freight. Uber Freight has been the easiest to work with, like on the app, at least as far as me trying to find things. I like how it's set up. It's very, very easy and very user friendly, and I can set some preferences.
and it looks like I can book really easy. So it's a lot easier than most of the other ones I just mentioned. So yeah, you know, we work with Landstar too. I have to figure out how to check Landstar loads, see if that's something. And just kind of go through the list and figure out how to hook up with all of these brokers that are not like right there on the 123 load board, or that don't have apps that you can download for their loads, because a lot of them don't. So that's kind of what I'm working on this week, and that's the update. So everything's been going well. Before they switched me over, I was rocking. I was just gelling so great with my planner and my fleet manager, and I'm gonna miss working with him very much, because I had to let him go and I had to get a new fleet manager because I'm in this different group now. So I hope y'all had a great Easter, and pray for me. It's gonna be an exciting week. This is the first step in the next step. So thanks for watching, you guys. Have a blessed night. I will talk to you soon.